What is up, everyone, and welcome back to some more Control. I am coming from the future just to make a quick intro before we jump into it. Hello, how are you? Hope you're good. Let's get into it. Ah, the clocks, that's right. God, they look like the door is closed. Okay, I'm in here. This is definitely not where I'm supposed to be for this, but might as well look around really quick. Really, I have to go down to get out of here. Ow. What the heck? Wait, how do I get out of this place? What the hell? I'm pretty sure I go through a door. Oh, great. Well, that's not what I was expecting, to say the least. Let's go see if we can find this Japanese paper lantern, which is sealed threshold hall. Corridor? I'm guessing is what it meant. Isn't that basically where I was? Don't tell me it's here that I need to be. Damn it. Sealed the threshold hall. No, it's over there. Okay, hold on. Wrong place. Yep, sealed threshold hall. Yeah, it is this. Where is it? Must have just been in there. Didn't even notice it. Oh yeah, it was like a little list. Really? You went upstairs? You better be down here still. You ball. You are a menace to society. Get out of here. Go away.
Looks like I need to hit that shield harder. That's an altered item up there.
Must be more nodes to hit, maybe? Is that what she meant by shield? What did she mean by shield? Oh, like, I need to get rid of it. Holy, that thing is massive.
Wasn't so bad.
This item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item is a paper lantern known as a chochin. The paper is red and elegant black Japanese characters that translate to ramen. The item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological, and nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of blank. More notable, it is its ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red color and warm, comforting glow. I'm pretty sure we read one of the another note on that. Easy peasy, another one down, which means I'm going to dead letters. I don't know where this traffic light is. I really want to go back and look for it, but man, I was in there for like 45 minutes looking for it. Found other cool stuff though, that's for sure.
That's no normal piece of paper. Okay, need to know where it's going.
Holy. So it goes there. Almost had it. Oh, I thought you were ending over here. Got it. What? Okay. I was gonna say.
You need to find more pages.
Oh, that was just one? Great. There's more like you. Are they still in here? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Let's check this upper level. Well, it has to stay in here, right? It can't go beyond this. Oh, other letters, where are you? They still have to be in this room, right? Or could they be around this area? Hey, a chest. What you doing up here? What a weird spot. I'm falling. Well, I'm starting to think that they don't have to be in here, given I haven't seen any others. Come on. Where are you? You know, that chanting, an only child, just makes me think of what Dylan said. Jesse, Dylan, Faden. Oh, so creepy. Oh, I can just climb up here? This is incredible. Well. Pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a 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 pinstripe world. Why is that one redacted? I think they're a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I just get this weird feeling that they might be a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I don't know what it could be. I don't know what's giving me that feeling. Well, I saw one of the dead letters on there, but or one of the moving letters were in dead letters. Oh. Oh, I see you, you little shit. You stay there. Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions, and the prophet have your answers. If you're truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and almost simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing, while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to a brain cell. Sun plus moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity resides. Cheers.
Okay, we need to know where it's gonna end up.
Okay, it's over there. Nice. Another one yoinked.
There should be one more page.
I already know where it is, but it shall wait, because I'm exploring. Look at all these hidden chests. I'm gonna have to like go around the entire bureau, aren't I? There's gonna be so many hidden spots that I definitely didn't see before. Cat clock. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing and it won't stop. But I said I'm sorry. Sorry. But it won't leave me alone and I don't know what it wants and I can't keep apologizing. For do you see it now? It told me everyone is here. I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it, with my eyes on its eyes and moving very fast, but I can't keep going, and I worry they will forget about Meso and need to write about you because I can't keep going. Jeez. A lot of these letters are wild. There's so much here. Holy. I'm just like thinking about where else I should go after this. I really want to go back to that, the quarry, really bad, especially after what Emily said about, or was it Arish that said it about Marshall? I can't remember who said it. Oh wow. Smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your $1 million from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, and patriot. Auntie, have you been over here? I'm sorry I've been creating an absolute disaster everywhere I walk.
Okay, we need to know where it's going to stop.
I don't even know where it went. Oh, it's over here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's back over here. Okay, now it's over here. Shit, where is it now? It's back over there. I knew you'd be there. You're mine. Get yoinked.
Done and done.
Easy peasy. Oh. It's level 4. White Kitchen. Dear gentlemen in the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it's not that the case that you have dismissed my claims outright. In that hope, I am writing to you once more to ask for your help in understanding the oddity that has befallen me in my home. I've recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently I've begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in my kitchen, a tiny little thing with not much but a sink, I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing in a strange dark stone. I stare out of the colorless sky as the white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue? I think not, as it feels terribly real. This has been occurring for some months now, and I've become frightened of entering the kitchen. If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they make of it. I will wait for your response with little expectations, but with great hope. Very truly yours, Lorianne Fitzgerald. Okay, anything else? Nope. Well, that was wild. This is crazy. Oh my god. Funny to see you here. That's cute. Wait, does that mean for this side would be... I get to collect them and put them back in their home. This is great. Okay, I have none other. Maybe it was just those ones. I have a traffic light still to get. Maybe the traffic light's home is nearby too. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about where the traffic light could be. Could it be up there? And if it is up there, how do I get up there? Okay, let's think about this. If you were a traffic light, would you be blending in maybe? Whoa, who shot that? I do not take kindly. Oh, traffic light, where are you? Wish I could just go through the elevator or something. I don't think I can get up there because it blocks me from getting any higher. So the traffic light has to be below. Whoa! Where are you shooting that from? Holy. Oh, I see you. But I can't see you though. I think they disappeared right when I did that. Of course. Yeah, see, it blocks you. But it lets me go up right here. Okay, so it's definitely below here. That's for sure. Maybe on... I feel like I've looked everywhere. I don't even know where else I could look. I wonder if it's like that's exact spot that it's in, because that would mean that it's in this middle section. Oh, maybe I can go lower. Ah, nope, definitely not. I can't confirm. You cannot go lower. Oh, I literally hate you. They make no noise. And then all of a sudden they do. By shooting me with a freaking rocket. And that's the only warning I get. Oh, this is... Where's this? Oh, is this where the TV was?
That must be one of the missing altar items.
You little stoplight.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Oh my god. Hold on a second.
What is this thing's deal?
Am I safe? No, I'm not.
How is it doing that?
Oh shit. Okay. What is this? Red light, green light, huh?
Come on, Jesse. Figure it out.
Come on. It takes so long to be green. Damn it. Okay. Huh. It's red for so long. I keep waiting. Okay. So it's like through every section. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Okay. I'm so confused. Damn it. How did that count? Nope. Shit. I go over there, maybe. Nope. I'm safe here. Okay, I'm somehow safe here. I don't think I can look at it. No! What happened there? I didn't move. Ugh. Huh. This is so difficult. Nope. Can't be in the light at all, maybe? Is that what it is? Gotta be behind something? Because if that was the case, that would have been fine then. Right? Yeah, over there would have been fine. Don't look at it. No! Oh, God, I panic because I can't tell. I don't know when it's green and when it's not. I need to pay attention more. Okay, so it is green when it makes that noise. I wasn't sure if that was like still red or not. So I was so scared to leave. What in what world happened? I'm so confused. I feel like this doesn't make any sense. Like, can I not look at it? Can I just not move? It must be like you can't move at all. Okay, it is literally red light, green light then. But maybe I can't also be caught in it. Because, see, I'm going to test this out. It is. Okay, okay. I had to test it. Okay. This makes a lot more sense. No wonder I was so confused. Ah, shit. I'm so impatient. It's not even funny. This is like the worst game with me. Because I get tricked by that. Patience. Patience. Whew. That was funny.
Unless his gate filter I don't worry about.
That was wild. Well, I'm here. Any doors? Any clearance level 6s while I'm in the area? Okay, so now I gotta return to Langston, which is great. But floor mount 4. No, it's the last thing I need right now. I don't trust anyone. I always get rocketed from random directions. 6 abilities, holy. Some more energy. Three objects. Ooh, okay, I really want that. I'm gonna save up for that. That's really good. Should have looked at that before. Opticon. I'm back. I've caught them all for you.
Some of the
Hope you're
security cameras
happy.
aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several.
I think it's that other thing that's making
How
them.
many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you.
Just a couple.
I really appreciate your help.
We'll see how many it is.
Just super.
Oh, thank you. Flamingo mannequin. The rubber duck. Wait, when did the rubber duck leave? I saw it in containment.
I'll see you later, Langston.
It was boxed up.
I'll be here.
Where'd the rubber duck go?
Always.
Well. I want to see where it is. Rubber duck in
Sudden stop hits theaters tonight.
in research. Isn't that where it just was chilling? Interesting. Okay, before we do that, that's much fun. I do want to do this. So, active threshold below central research, and the researcher named Dr. Underhill working there. This is for Emily. So let's go to research. Oh God, under research. What does that mean? Where should I go? Maybe like here, and then if I can take the elevator down, maybe that's the way to get to it. See exactly where it said. I didn't look good enough. Underhill's lab. Where would that be? I could have sworn I saw something. What the heck? Does it only go 2 floors? Oh shit. Okay, so Underhill's lab. Can I see that in here? Firebreak, HRA lab, protective studies. Well, while I'm here, I might as well find that rubber ducky. Where would Underhill's lab be? Below central research. Who are you? I was like, what is that noise? I'm so confused. Behind central research. Okay, hold on. So below central research. Not behind it. So here. Okay. You know what? I think I have an idea. Below? Like down here? Okay. I was like, I remember a big drop. Ow. Okay. I could just float down. What am I doing? Whew, the pit. Isn't this lovely? This place is terrifying. Underhill, where are you? Oh my God. God, that reminded me of like the typewriter. This place is definitely odd. Whoa! Hello? What are you guys doing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, like, what is this place? That's my question. How are you guys okay in here? This place is wild. Okay, hold on. Okay, that continues forward. Let me get into here then. I saw something over there. Hello?
Excuse me? Are you lost?
No. But I am gonna read everything. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I thought you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Hold on. Mold threshold. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to blank, constructed with architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these redacted are the original disseminators of the mold or bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold procedure is an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is truly ingenious, the little thing. It's tailoring itself so that it can get eaten. Don't eat the mold. Threshold utility counter essay. Dr. Dowling recently penned essay titled contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the blank created the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into blank. Using like a vaccine, maybe? Yes, admittedly, the application is more difficult than picking up rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau's lost its eagerness for a challenge. I like ya. Okay, hi.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
Yes.
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
There's no way you're pulling that right now,
Shouldn't we be
Jesse.
in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation
She's like, that
down
ain't my
here
job.
could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are.
Whoever
Mold
you are.
is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Yes, that is so funny. Jesse trying to use the do you know who you're talking to? And then just getting completely shot down is so funny.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid.
Oh, Jesus.
She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own.
Well, she is now.
Science is skepticism.
She's doing
Everything
great.
must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see.
How do you get brought in for this
No, that's
place?
not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
Okay.
I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
I'm surprised she's even, like, I always wondered, like, what they do to people that want to leave. I guess
The
they
mold
get to
seems
live.
to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed.
Yeah, like me. It kills
Even
us.
people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
One must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Well, I'll go
Thanks
find
for the
those, because
information.
if that can get me through
My
mold,
pleasure.
that would be incredible. That's for sure.
Why not return when you have something?
She's so sassy. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
Smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Those near
Those
fresh
mold
corpses.
tastes.
Oh. Don't stop. Let's think about this. Let's not think about that. Pink flamingo supplement. Agents noted a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personnel interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as a casual conversation, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of blank seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After blank, he was found to possess no blank and was released. The item remains at the Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of the identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Maybe they need to be together. Together they were the altered item. Oh! That almost murdered me. Holy. I'm taking you over. And you are mine. Let's go. Together we will take over the world. Oh my god. place is a nightmare. How long will you be mine? Let's get rid of all of that. Ow! Dear God. Go away. I'm so scared. I need this heals. Ugh. That was like nothing. I'm so scared. Who is shooting that? Who is it? It does so much damage. I don't know where it's coming from. Holy. Ah! This is so dangerous. Is it up there? Hello? Am I safe? Are you what I need?
Found one.
Okay, perfect. Great. Any health? I almost died. Whew, this is stressful. More research. Picnic basket. Oh, we saw that one. A simple wicker basket with a cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus far been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. 697. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data as some of the attracted animals exhibit hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in blank. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff nearby. That is so sad. Not the poor... No! Not the poor deers. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear indeed. Oh, hidden chest. Okay,
This
another
looks
one.
like a good one.
Perfect. Now that I'm not being like chased down and shot at, this is much more peaceful. Now I know what the samples look like too, which is great. Ugh, what is that noise? Oh, perfect. Claimed. I'm not gonna sit at it. Mouse radio. I don't trust it. I don't trust those things coming back. Oh. Another one.
This must be one of the samples.
Oh, nice. Is this just a window? Like, what is this? Where does this go? Is it just a light into here? Oh, stairs lead here too. Thought I found some super secret spot. Scared to go down here. Hello. Okay, we need 3 near toilets. Near televisions. So toilets and televisions. Maybe they're not here. Oh, but there's so many other mold spots. Balloon procedures. Get well soon. Balloon. Altered item 58. Items be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of all black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be blank, along with the black substance itself. I'm guessing incinerated. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well, surrounded by cartoon letters or cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. The item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the Bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down the balloon. I need to know more about this mysterious balloon. It's so dark in this corner. Hey, any TVs nearby? Nothing. Oh. Holy. Oh shit, that is not what I want to do. Mistakes were made. Oh, I was looking for you guys. And I didn't see you, so I thought you were all gone. Old growth. Research. It says they're all in research in this threshold, so they gotta be around here somewhere. Near toilets. Ah, toilets! I found it.
Oh, gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Huh. It's an interesting spot. Can I get in there? Nice. Hidden spot. Okay, and the last one is near televisions. God. Oh, perfect.
This looks like a good one.
Oh, God. Lovely. My favorite TV
So
show.
5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Special kids. It's growing on me. Let's see what this one is. This going to be about the mold? I'm guessing so. Gone. Oh, it's a shift.
Fixed.
Mr. Bones.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen.
Might this become a horror movie?
Agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
That was so disturbing. Poor Topper. I knew it. I was like, thought I heard something. Get out of here. So that's all of them. Oh, I see. Little back corner. I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye. I did it.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
Oh, yes, I do.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know.
And also doesn't sound
Except
appetizing.
bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers, just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
I feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
I'll take it. Anything to get me into those mold rooms.
Now, did it?
Give me it.
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Probably.
The taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The
'Cause
worse
it's
it
from-
smells,
yeah.
the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Okay,
Thanks
I'll go
for
find
the
it.
information.
My pleasure.
Lovely.
I hate guard
Let's
duty
carry
down
on, then.
here. This place is fucking weird.
This is nothing. The clocks? Now that's weird.
Nah, I was in the
Weird
clocks.
about a bunch of clocks.
Shut up! I think that's the new director.
No, keep talking. I want to hear it. Give me the gossip. I wonder if I can just... drop
This
in.
must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
It's definitely the pit. Whee! Okay, let's slow down. Ow! Okay. Terrible depth perception right there. Oh, you guys are strong. What is this?
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass special, making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
This is concerning. Is there any more to that? Or is that all you had to say? I need to know.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.
It was all, okay. Very short. I'm trying to get into the room. A balloon supplement. The Get Well balloon. The item was used in the children's ward of the local hospital in blank. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of the program called blank meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their body. The hospital staff called the local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within blank hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. Ooh. The hell balloon. That's why we gotta keep it out of reach. What in? It's wild. Keep my back safe. I'm not trying. This is. Where am I? This place is all turned around. I'm so gonna get lost in these tunnels. Oh, this place is huge. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that's one way. It came through here. There's also this way. Oh god, I'm maxed out again. Hold on. Okay. Nice. Ow. Don't walk away too fast. Okay, so that was that way, and then holy no. No. So then this just leads back. Okay, cool. This is good. This is fine. This is okay. Picnic basket. The item came to the Bureau's attention through several news reports in which the family was harassed by animals during a picnic in the blank National Park. The family fled the scene with the basket. Witnesses report seeing the family chased by the following species of animals. The family eventually abandoned the basket, at which point the animals remained with it for an unknown length of time. Agents acquired the item from the park's lost and found offices. I'm surprised the park was okay having that in their office. I see someone. I keep getting glimpses. I see you. Oh. Nice. Oh, this is unexpected.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still, threshold.
Threshold.
Nowadays. Well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Are you guys eating the mold? Looks like they got hungry. Oh my god, this used to... Oh man, I don't even want to know what this place would look like without all this mold. It's like one of those spots, like, yeah, that's in research. Wow. It is so dark in here. Run. Okay, there's a spot up here. Yeah, it is. Oh god. It's a nightmare. This is... Stay still. Don't panic. Okay, we're safe. This is fine. Slowly but surely, I float.
Is
this the source?
It's kind of pretty.
Not anymore. Holy. There's so much happening. I don't even know what happened. Holy. This is terrifying.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Oh, holy. I cannot believe I survived that. By all the weird shit in this place.
Bro. Man, I can't believe I lived, honestly. Can I touch it? Queen of the mold. Anything else in here? Nope. Well, I guess I'm out of here forever. Well, actually, how do I get out of here? Help? Someone? Help? I don't know. This isn't good. Let's think about this. If you were mold, how would you get out of here? Help. Oh no. I'm gonna run around until I find an opening. Thank God. I was like, I'm stuck in here forever. A log 3.
Oh, so good.
Oh no.
Oh, need more.
Can't believe. That is so disturbing. I'm
You've
back.
returned, I see. And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big angry plant. Like gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Well, it's killing too many other people.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all.
The roasting is out of nowhere.
Not even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good.
There's a lot of mold spots that I do want to go to.
There's a nice way to say that.
To be quick about it.
Thanks for the information.
Oh my God, I'm
pleasure.
dead. I love how upset. Hey, how you two doing? Mold removal. I wonder if this will take me to the different mold spots. Oh, this was exciting. So, oh God, there's so much to do, and I'm having such a blast doing it. That's for sure. Mold monster down. Well, I'm calling this one here. I am having way too much fun just doing side missions, so I'll probably continue those in the next one. We have a lot to do in the next one. We have to collect all the altered items. I have to go clear out the mold. I have to go find Arisha's friends. Like, there is just a lot. But, you know, I'm director. I've got to do it. But I will see you guys in the next one. Huge thanks to all my patrons. Have a nice night, everyone.